The Academy greatness never ceases. Shout outs to my man Frosty. He's top 100 on the Uber's ladder. He's come a really, really, really long way. So I'm super proud to see him just killing the game. The Academy always, we just stole it from the agency provides. And yeah, let's get into the video. What's up, guys? It's Mr. Jamvid, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. And you guys ask, and I'm about to deliver, I think. So, got some offense today. Shout outs to Konami. Reminds me of Toonami. Anybody remember Toonami? But yeah, this one is, you guys asked and I delivered, ladies and gentlemen. This one is offense out the wazoo. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say to you. Pick this one because Blaziken, something I really enjoy using, and something that is mad slept upon, is on this team. I think Blaziken is still lethal. Don't let the usage statistics determine what Pokemon you use, ladies and gentlemen. I say this every video, but there's so many underrated mods. I believe some people I forgot his name. Well, didn't forget his name, but his name is slipping me at the moment. But he was like, oh, you know, I've been using Porygon Z. What else has he been using? He's been using, when I clicked, oh, you actually meant to see the actual tier. Aegislash, we don't even need to talk about underrated Aegislashes, but there are a ton of mines who are UU by usage that are, actually had a super cool, so 1900 roughly, good. I had a super cool rain team with Sylveon that I'm gonna use that he also passed. So it's sun. Well, it's not sun versus rain. I have two fire types. That's what I got. But you know, looking at his team, my go-to is gonna be removing Ferrothorn, which is impossible. Removing Ferrothorn and then removing Ferrothorn and then Blaziken can really wreck him. Removing Ferrothorn and then sweeping him with Tapu Fini. It's pretty much the game plan. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. His Ferrothorn is problematic. I guess if I overwhelm with Garchomp, Rocks force Ferrothorn to stay in with Chomp, SD weaken Ferro to where even Gyarados could do it, or even I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Not yet. Okay, fair enough. Moltres is not useless, but it's not amazing. He doesn't have a game plan that's solid either. Blaziken is good enough to where I think in and of itself I can really damage my opponent, and so that's the route I'm going to take, as he does opt for the Pelipper situation. Certainly light screen is far more important. Could be one of those guys to stay in, but wouldn't really make much sense to. The Ferrothorn that I don't like is, and he could knock, it makes sense if he has it. Iron Head, I see. Just interesting. Reflect, do I need Reflect? Okay, so he's leaving it in just to Iron Head, which is interesting. Unless he is, I'd assume he's just gonna Fleur Cannon in your choice specs. Like, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me unless that's the case. Which I might die to the screens too. Magearna isn't important enough of a Pokemon for me to care about that. Okay. If he has Volt Switch, he goes. Okay, so maybe he's not the best. Because again, as I said, or maybe he figured, okay, I'll just Volt Switch out and go to Crawdon and Revenge Kill. He's definitely specs because he did damn near half. He did half to me. Seismitoad is a non-factor for Finny, but let me see Gyarados, light screen. Does the damage on Gyarados matter? Not as much as. So Weather Ball, and then I pivot back to Blaziken here on what I'm expecting to be Ferrothorn, just based on how he plays. But pivots to Magearna. Wow, 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 what a play, what a play. He's going to Flare Cannon here, which I have to take advantage. Volt switches, even though I have Garchomp. Okay. So, getting some information. I haven't lost. Oh, right, the damn terrain was up. Because I'm like, how is he doing so much to me? And so he has one more turn of rain. I mean, no turns of rain, but interesting. Is he spexed? I mean, he has to be spexed. He did a ton to me. Okay, then. That's not good. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Okay, then. So he's probably spexed, just based on how much that did. Yeah, and so this is 322 section. I get to light screen here as he locks into that, and so this gets where things gets gnarly, because I get to SD here and get a speed boost. Pelipper can stay in. Pelipper matters, but it doesn't at the same time. The reason Pelipper really concerns me is because of my Garchomp. Now, because my Garchomp is at 3%, so it doesn't matter as much as it did because it can't take on the Crawdaunt. I don't know if I can win this because of his Crawdaunt. I maybe can. I maybe can, but it's not looking good as he gives up Magearna. He's gonna go to the Crawdaunt, obviously. So this is where things are gonna get interesting, because Blaziken is important enough to where I can do this. As he Aqua Jets there, of course, and so I get to double back to Blaziken here. As he pivots to Ferrothorn. As I said, that's how I'm gonna have to handle this. As he's gonna give me size. Oh, come on, Blazy. Damn, I needed you there. And so screen has one more turn. The way he played his Magearna really put me in the dirt. Because had I gone to Garchomp on any of those turns, Garchomp getting a free SD right there, one Mon had to die. And I didn't think he'd allow me to get that Mon. But I only have myself to blame for that. Damn, I needed that KO because it would force Crawdaunt back in. Gyarados Rain turns 2. I only take 25. And then I only took 25. You'll kill me with the next one. Finny's gonna take too much. Finny can't afford to get hit. If I go Garchomp, sack Garchomp, then go to Gyarados, he goes to Ferrothorn, and I do no damage. Might be too Ferrothorn susceptible with this particular type. Rain turns. So I'll go Gira. Hopefully it's a better roll, right? So I get to DD here, which is great. He gets the good roll there. So basically there I needed he goes to Pelipper. Interesting. Because he has to keep going back to Crawdaunt. He has to always Aqua Jet. He has to always Aqua Jet. And because he has enough pull to where he's going to probably go to his Tornadus here. Seismitoad made sense too. Seismitoad / Tornadus. But now I know he can't go to Tornadus, which is a big deal. And so I have a shot, but it's very slim. So if I were my opponent, I'd switch here. Well, do you even need to? Let me see. If I go Blaziken, he's showing Iron Head. So it'd either be Iron Head, Power Whip / Leech Seed. I'd go to Blaziken CC. If I sack Garchomp, go to Blaziken. I'm gonna go hard Blaziken here. Leech Seed, right? And so now this is an important turn. I'm gonna Thunder Punch hard, predicting Torn. Excellent, excellent. And so now we managed to pull this back. Honestly, it shouldn't have been this close. It should not have been this close, but you know, I'll take it. So obviously here we just give up. No, we go Finny hard actually. Like if he goes for anything that's not actually no, I may have just misplayed. No, I didn't. Should go to Ferrothorn here, but I'm outside of the range of, well, maybe not if he Stealth Rocks. Ironhead Leech Seed. If he Stealth Rocks here, I can lose. I'm gonna taunt. I think he'd Stealth Rock here. Ah, he got me there. So I lose to Aqua Jet now. So I actually just threw, but it couldn't have been. It would. I would need to predict there. I need to predict there, because the turn he went for Aqua Jet on his Crawdont. If I Draining Kiss there, I'd have been in a bad spot. Why did he forfeit? He just threw the game. So basically, you know what I think happened in that game, and that's a huge learning lesson. What sometimes I forget is, like, when I'm playing a battle on the ladder and I'm recording, like, I'm actually focused, I'm thinking through the game and all these things, have fun. But 90 times, not 90%, maybe, you know, less than that. But most people on the ladder aren't really thinking that much, and that's not like an insult. It's just not that deep. They may be just on their phone, or they're just grabbing a quick game, and so they're just clicking without much foresight. And I'm expecting them to have foresight, because he could have won the game there. And so to me, I would have Stealth Rock there every time, because it would have guaranteed the win. If I sack Garchomp the turn he just Iron-Headed me, he lost. Because I come in with Blaziken close combat, and then Finny died. I mean, Finny lived, but I don't know. I don't think that game should have been close with the lead he had, but we pulled it back. So let's bring it to this one with 1921. Perfect. Blaziken very good here. Dual screens plus, but Finny certainly is gonna be the key to victory. What would I do to punish a Coco setup? I'd commit to Landorus. I'd commit to Landorus, and okay, so I'd commit to Landorus and commit to either U-turning or earthquaking. So Stealth Rocks implies that, okay, well, that's not great, because now this is likely a Stone Edge Landorus. It could be defensive, but yeah, that's not good, because this is his best Blaziken answer, and so it made sense to do that in the beginning, but now it puts me in a bad spot. I actually should have thought about how poor of a situation Blaziken put me in, but what I didn't even consider is how good Gyarados is versus his team. So if he has Stone Edge, what do I even do? Garchomp's purpose. Okay, what I can do here is I'm gonna let him have his Stone Edge and his. So he has Knock. He's gonna commit to Earthquake here, but he's definitely defensive, I think. Rocks are not super important, not as important as it would be to have Gyarados versus this. And then just hit this Landorus because he's not switching. I doubt he's Jolly. Yeah, he is. Okay. So, that actually wasn't great. But Urshifu, Rocks. Let me see. Coco committing to Coco. No, there's no point in me saving. Now let him get the kill on the Wicked Blow. So he's Orb. Okay. So, couple things can be done here, but I'm trying to sweep him with Finny. I think that's the best bet. Mag comes in. What mag would matter? I don't think any. I'm gonna screens. I could taunt here. If let's see, if he, the only thing he could do to KO me is Flare Cannon. If he Flare Cannons, then nah. I think screen is always better. Light screen. Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter. Now it screens up and a mold trace. So I get to Mystical Fire here, thankfully. This matters for Finny later on. Now I know it's set. Latios comes in, which I'm more than happy to see. Primarily because Latios, as much as I don't want these rocks on, Latios is his best Blaziken answer at this point. So once Blaziken sets up, or really just comes in, it's going to be pretty hard for him to do anything as he doubles out to Cinderace. Cinderace, the only thing it can do to me is Gong Shot, but I'll just Power Ball again here. Reflect is up, it's not going to do shit. And Mystical Fire. So this is his last answer to Finny. Well, he has the Urshifu, but it's still always Mystical Fire here. Power Ball commits, which actually was a very good play. I didn't consider the fact that he could Power Ball commit. Gong Shot doesn't KO me. It doesn't even do half. And so I'm thinking if it's better to get rid of the rocks. But then I can't kill this afterwards, which is a problem for me. So but maybe I'm committing too much to Moltres. Because I could roost until he misses. That he misses on that one, which is good. So I'm outside of certain Urshifu ranges. Well, I'm outside of Life Orb Urshifu for sure. But even if I'm not, I'm good because Draco is the only thing Latios can use to knock me out. So Moltres is solid. As I said, Draco's the only thing it can use to knock me out. Gonna defog here as he side shocks. Excellent, excellent. Is that specs? Whatever. It doesn't. So reflect here. Yeah. Taunt obviously should just attack, but he does. There's Urshifu. I think crits go through protect too. I don't remember how that works. I don't remember how that works. I think crits grows through screens too. Yeah. So Garchomp's gonna die. Oh, so well. Oh well. We get the Finny in. He poison jab though. I did not expect him to poison jab. So, if I scale shot here, this game's over. But I don't even need the scale shot. Like if I'm trying to, so let me think. Finny, if I EQ, if I scale shot, get some good rolls, then he faints. The scale shot here. As long as I don't get like a horrible roll. Okay, yeah, he dies to Life 4 plus right. And so I have 3 turns to reflect, which are important. It specs Latios, which he should go to first. I get to go Coco first. Taunt. I get to U-turn out. and get Finny in and see him up. Yes, I have light screen up and at 2 turns of light screen. He can quiver dance. Does this 1v1 me? Am I underestimating Volk? Let's see how much this does. This might 1v1 me. Oh shit. Wait, what is his last move? It's not. It might be psychic. I might have made a mistake here, and Volcarone actually beats me 1v1. Huh. Okay. I think this might be a bulky Volk. It's called, but it's some Finny though. I don't know. His team is pretty offensive. And so obviously screen, nice screen. Giga Drain's gonna do way too much back. So let's find out if he has psychic, which would make sense. But I don't know if it has bulky Volk. We're about to learn though. No, it's not. It is bulky Volk, but oh wow, I actually knocked him out, which is a big deal because he has to go to Latios. The only way he can win is if he tricks me. I don't need the damage. So I'm actually gonna Swords Dance here, which seems funny, but I wouldn't have KO'd him anyway. And so it's better for me to do that and then Draining Kiss back. Oh wow, I got like I think he may have misplayed there. Draining Kiss. Oh no! Let's see. Give me some health. That Draining Kiss crit mattered a lot. No! Draining Kiss is doing 12. I should have paid attention how much I'm getting back. I think I should be good with another Combine. He's doing 12, 9. Yeah, and I taunt again. And then I hope for the best. Draining Kiss again back. He fished for the Combine though. I'm getting 10% and he's doing 10% back. Yeah, so we start CMing again. So let's call it here. Actually, these are 2 games I don't think I should have won, honestly. I think my opponents had the opportunities, but just like the Volk was an interesting one. Good game. I misplayed versus the Volk. And I didn't play Gyarados as effectively as I could have. And I played really badly in the beginning versus the Landers. But again, as I said, I don't know why, but the only people that have a shot is the like low 1700, 1600 guy. I bet this guy's that. Yep, so low 1700. These guys are the dangerous ones. Like a 1900 player, I know they have logic because they get how to play the game, you know? So it's easier to read. I've said that a million times, but I always emphasize that. But a guy like this, I really don't know. Like 1700 is such a funny place on the ladder. But one thing I noticed is that he's super Gyarados susceptible. He seems to be one of those offense go kind of guys. I'm going to be prioritizing keeping my Sash. I'm not going to make the mistake I made in that last game in just allowing that Landers to do as it pleased. As important as Gyarados is, he's going to have to commit to an explosion. And Garchomp after that is really dangerous. Now, if he commits to Coco as he does, surprising but not really, then, okay, he's Spexed. Huh. That is not what I expected. Think, reflect, which one is better? Because after if he commits to this, then what am I gonna send in? I'm gonna send in Gyarados. And what would his countermeasure to Gyarados be? physical attackers. Reflect. Oh, he's not. What is hell is what? Why is he doing so much damage to me, man? And stop winning these damn speed ties. So he should just go for Dazzling Gleam again. I win the speed tie though. Yeah. U-turns. Okay. Should never go to. Okay, so Landorus is in. Landorus is one of those funny mons. It could be Sash by the nature of his team. But I'm gonna make him make a decision. If it's not Sash, he has a decision to make right here. But because his Coco was like, I think no, it couldn't have been modest. How the fuck did he do so much to me? Oh, Rock Tomb. See what I'm talking about? Like shit like this. But it's probably just a Sash variant, but he has Rock right. So now he's free to set up Stealth Rocks, which isn't awesome. So I lost a lot out of that. Like I lost a lot of that exchange. Rock Tomb. That's a very good move to have. That didn't cross my mind. So we go Garchomp here because he has to T-Bolt. But now you're at the mercy of the Chomp. Reflects 2 turns. You can't commit to... You shouldn't be able to commit to Hawlucha. Okay, bet. Thank you. But he does commit to it. But he has one turn. I have 1 turn of Reflect left, so that makes a little bit of sense. I'm thinking which is more important. Moltres, Blaziken, Tapu Fini is like super important for Como-O. So I have a couple options. I could go hard Moltres here, and I know what I'll do. I'll go Fini. I'll get a lot of health back from the Draining Kiss. It's gonna hurt. I mean does Acrobatics not, man? Draining Kiss did nothing, man. Let me calc this. He's playing like super aggressively with his Hawlucha squad. So he seems like he's been in this situation before. And he's like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know the Tapu Fini roll. Because I could have been a Moonblast variant. He assumed I was Giga Drain. Or maybe he's EV'd his Hawlucha to take on... Fini is a bulky mofo. So, like, I wouldn't be shocked if it never dies here. But I'm about to learn. As I don't regret any play I made. Acrobatics. What? Oh, it has this item. It's not good. Ooh, it's close. I have 347 defense. I'm like not even close to that either. What is that? 200. So Acro has a 56% chance to knock me out, and Moltres has 280 D but more HP. Moltres, OU pressure. Let's say like 200 defense, 252. That's about right. Let's go for the roll. Fini the King. So that's helpful for Como-O. Fini the King, man. Fini the King. So that's really good. For a couple reasons, but more importantly, because now the Bishar can't even Swords Dance, but he tries to. I want to say Life Orb Bishar. It doesn't matter. Blaziken doesn't die. I'm tempted to SD here, but I'm just gonna CC. Doesn't attack. So that's for sure a game then, because yeah, that's for sure a game. because this shouldn't be able to do anything that can stop me. He has to attack. This is dicey for a few reasons. Scale shot, namely, doesn't, because he got a ton of health back from Draining Kiss. If Scale Shot doesn't get the roll, like, I could lose. But it also matters if his Volcarona is a Bulky Roost variant. If it's not Bulky Roost, then Moltres 1v1s. And Scale Shot can miss. Como generally does not have a dragon move. So Garchomp ideally, come on Garchomp, kill him. Nice. And so it means like Volcarona can't just Quiver Dance and do what it wants here. But it tries to. So we managed to prevail. What a game. I told you these kinds of guys are the most troublesome ones. It's never denied he's that guy. It just, I'm going to set up. I'm going to set up. I'm going to set up. Set up. Set up. Set up. But it was this perfect type of team to overwhelm what I had. Particularly when he had Rock Tomb on his Landers, I knew like, oh damn, that threw off my game plan. But we went 3-0. Honestly, we could have easily gone 0-3. But it's just a fun little team. You know, you can use it if you want to give Blaziken a try. And I still think Blaziken is underrated and dangerous. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.